Hello, we are very pleased to have a special guest with us today. Thomas Kish is the founder of Cash Flow Experts and the author of The Ultimate Investor's Guide and Shortcut to Money. He is one of the nation's leading authorities in the area of new business credit and has helped thousands of people around the world get millions of dollars in new business lines of credit. Tom's strategies for using new business credit have helped thousands of people increase their net worth and improve their quality of life. Welcome to the show, Tom.
Thanks, Amy. It is great to be here today.
Well, it is great to have you here today. What are you going to teach us?
Well, Amy, I'd like to talk about how people can separate themselves personally from their business activity. I want to show people how they can remove debt out of their own personal name and how to protect their credit, and of course, how to get access to a lot of new business credit that they can use for any purpose.
Well, what exactly is a business line of credit?
That's a great question. Business credit is money. We offer our clients this money in the form of fixed-rate, fixed-term loans in the name of their business, unsecured lines of credit with check writing privileges where you can literally write the checks to yourself as cash or to purchase anything you want, and then unsecured business credit cards that can be used anywhere Visa or MasterCard are accepted, and money can even be wired directly from them into your account. So this is all cash lines of credit that can truly be used for any purpose.
I mean, I'd never heard about this before, so I really wasn't quite enthusiastic, or this ain't gonna work. That's what I'm saying to myself. But I say, hey, suppose it does work. I'm gonna try it anyway. So I did. And through his system, I've gotten over $100,000, and I'm still trying to get more.
In my business, I have $216,000 worth of credit. It's pretty amazing. I've been very successful with the system.
Wow. Well, Tom, tell us a little bit about your background.
I've been in business practically my whole life, and like most small business owners, I struggled for years until I learned these secrets to how to get and how to use unsecured business credit. And they really made a big difference for me, and now I'm very privileged to be able to teach people, as you said, all over the world, the simple four-step system that shows them how to get access to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars of business credit that can be used for anything they dream of.
What is the most important thing that you want people to know about business credit?
That's a very good question, Amy. What people have to understand is that there's two distinctly different credit reporting systems that are in effect in this country. Most people are very familiar with the FICO credit system. There are three major credit bureaus. They track all of your personal activity. The more debt you take on in your personal name, the more things you do, the lower your credit score goes. But what most people don't know is there's another separate credit reporting system that tracks business activity. In fact, I say to my personal clients, when you get your EIN number, that's your employer ID number, why do you think it looks so much like a person's social security number? Because now you could use it, if you need to separate your business activity from your personal credit activity. So that's something that people may be vaguely aware of, but most people that I meet and work with are not taking full advantage of this amazing distinction in the way credit is used and reported.
So that's the secret to your system that lets anyone get business credit?
Absolutely. This system works for anyone, even people who have bad credit, because I show them a very simple method where they can separate their personal credit from their business activity and then begin to do business or investing in a way that doesn't damage their personal credit while they're doing it. That, in effect, protects their credit so that they don't have the kind of damage that so many people have when they have a business and they take on so much personal debt in their own name using their own personal credit cards. I mean, those are stories that we hear quite commonly of people maxing out their own personal credit to start investing or do a business, and this is very damaging. So it's a very simple way for people to get unsecured business lines of credit. That means you don't have to pledge any kind of assets or any kind of collateral, so anybody can get access to this money. It's easy to get. It doesn't matter what your personal credit situation is like, and you don't have to have any kind of collateral or assets to qualify to get it. As long as you're willing to learn the steps in my system and follow through, I can show anyone how to get access to this money. The secret behind my system is this. If you go to the proper lenders and you know how to complete the application correctly, you can get access to lots and lots of money that's not going to show up on your personal credit report. That is the real power of this system, because the system I've created will now give people a way to get millions of dollars in unsecured business credit that does not affect, harm, or report on their personal credit.
And the great thing is, it doesn't affect your personal credit. It doesn't affect your personal credit. That's the great thing about it.
What are the 4 steps to your system?
Good question, Amy. Step number 1 is to truly separate yourself personally from your business activity. You know, I like an example of a business owner on an island and then another completely separate island where your business is located. Here's you, the business owner, enjoying the sun, drinking a cold beverage without a care in the world, and you are truly separated from your business's liabilities, your personal assets are protected, and your business debt is separate from your personal credit because you're creating a new business entity, a new business image that is totally and distinctly separate from you as a person or an individual. Step number 2 of the system is obviously to register a business name. So I show people in my program the easy way that they can go online and do it themselves, or of course hire someone else to do it for you. You can register a business name, anything like an LLP, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, or even a nonprofit. You can register those in any state you want and get access to this business credit in a way that's separate from you personally. Step number 3 of my system is to learn about and consider forming an equity business partnership, or what I like to talk about as creating a team. Now, some people say to me, well, Tom, do I have to work with other people? And I say, no, of course not. You can run your business any way you'd like to. But I want to show people some examples of ways that very successful business owners do things so that they can get an idea of what the possibilities are. So I show people that when you choose to work in a partnership or on a team, you're taxed at a much lower tax rate. You can do a lot less work in the form of a partnership if you follow my instructions. And most people don't know, you can get double or triple the amount of business credit if you have more than one business owner, because each one of your partners individually can go and get business credit if you follow my simple system. And step number 4 is everyone's favorite step. Go get the money. I mean, it really is that simple. But you have to understand and then go through the first 3 steps to be able to get to that point where you can execute the 4th step of my system, which is to go out and apply. I give you a detailed list of over a dozen national business credit lending sources that are waiting to give you the money, and this is available to anybody no matter where they live in the country. There's 4 ways to apply for business credit: by mail, by phone, on the internet, and in person. But I show people the easiest way to do it, frankly, is through the mail. So you can apply with a paper application. You can get approved very quickly for the largest amount of business credit. This makes it easy for anybody to do. So that, you know, in a nutshell, is the simplified explanation of what my 4-step system is.
The concepts in Tom's system are actually quite easy to understand, and he lays everything out, so you can just simply follow the steps. It's like a recipe, he says, and it really is. It really works. You do have to put out an effort, but you are rewarded in the end.
With business lines of credit, this is all possible. There's no end to the kind of wealth that someone can amass in a market like this. If you're not using this program, you should be.